There's loads of really cool little aspects, and rather than trying to overview them with you straight away, what we'll do is we'll just play and then I'll talk about them as they come along, right? Just going to check that volume for me. It's pretty loud. There we go. You let me know if this volume's any bad for you guys. Right, okay, I'm going to leave in these little hints on and stuff, but for now. So basically, very much like SimCity, you start off with an area of land, and you have water around you, and you have trees and all sorts of things, and it's going to be giving me little hints along the way. I've literally only just started with this game, so it's probably reasonable to have those hints on there as well. Right, so off we go. So build roads. So obviously, as with any city building, one of the things you can do is build roads, and you can see a lot of these are greyed out, okay, but they will unlock as you achieve certain things through the game. Wind sound can be turned down a bit. Okay, let me turn down some of the audio bits a little for you guys. So we'll just turn down like some of the ambient volume a little, effects volume a little, and that'll be fine. Okay, there we go. Much better, I think. Okay, so to begin with, obviously we have to start building roads and, you know, getting people into the town. So let's build some roads. And the way you do this is you start off by making a click. So you don't just sort of put it down. These little blue squares either side of the road represent the kind of usable area for other buildings and things like this, okay? So I'm going to place just a road like this, and then see if I don't right click, so I've left clicked to make the road. If I want to extend it, I can extend it in different ways. You can choose to have a free-forming road where you can kind of, hold on, where you can bend it around however you want it to be. But for right now, seeing as we're at the very beginning, I'm just going to stick with the straight roads. So then I'm probably going to build like this and like this. So then I've got like a nice little intersection piece right here. And then I'll probably put a junction across like that. And extend some roads out here. Now, something else I need to think about is power, right? This will do for the beginning. Now, I need to think about electricity and all this kind of stuff. What am I going to put? Am I going to put coal down? We've got quite a lot of money to start with. So I've actually done wind before, but I'm probably going to go with coal to begin with, I think, okay? Whereas the wind, for example, is reliant on where you're going. If you look at this, for example, this shows you, this is the wind area, okay? And that's basically where your most powerful wind source is going to come from. The darker it is, you can see here it says strength, calm to strong. The more wind in one area. So unlike SimCity, SimCity basically you stick down your wind farm and it just starts going, right? But with City Skylines, basically you need to put your wind turbines in areas which have, you know, more or less wind. And basically when you go to place them on the ground, you'll see this. So basically, as you go to place it right here, see how it says estimated production 3 megawatts. If I put it over here, it's estimated production is 8 megawatts. So it's like a considerably higher amount of power coming through it. It says keep in mind that wind turbines' power output depends on wind velocity. So as we're talking about right now, but of course you can have a coal, which you must be placed by a roadside, and you know that's not reliant on this stuff at all. But I don't know, I haven't actually used the coal before. I don't know whether you have to continually supply it with coal or whether it just kind of does its thing. So I'm going to try that this time, we'll see what happens, I guess. But first of all, let's do some zoning, right? So we've got to tell people where they can live, right? So this is your residential thing. Now notice, look, that it's creating like a huge block, alright? It's sort of selecting a whole block. Now you think, well, I don't want that whole section to be residential. I would quite like some of that to be shops or, you know, industry perhaps. Well, it's because right now on the left-hand side here, you see you have actually a range of options as to how you designate these zones. So you can use a marquee where you select an area and it turns it like this, or you can choose a little small brush and that enables you to paint where you want people to be able to build houses. Or you can choose the larger brush, which enables you to push all the way along here like this, and like this. So you can paint literally where you want it to be. If you want to undo that, okay, you can then just go and undo that with this one, and dezone. You can just dezone the whole thing. So, okay, let's just start. So I'm going to put residential down here, and here, and here. And then we'll get some shops in here, like this. So that's those little bits done. And then, again, people wouldn't be too happy living down the middle of that bit of road right by these huge highways. So for now, we'll just put some more residential like down here and here. Okay, so that's like the start of the town. They're going to be coming in here. Started playing. People are going to start coming into the town, but they're going to want power, obviously. So we're going to put our coal factory down. But, you know, we need to think about where this is going to go, because we don't want it to be near these guys, obviously. And we also need it to be by a road. So I'm going to put a road down, another road. And put one right off the highway here. Like this. And then we're going to get our power down. Now, I haven't done this before, so we'll see what happens. We'll whack it down here. Congratulations, the city's first power plant has been constructed. And there he is, and he's going to be producing power for us. Something that's quite nice about this is it just feels very smooth. It just plays really smoothly, it works really nice. A few people on the stream saying they can't hear. If you can't hear, just refresh the stream. So as you reach milestones for your city, like here, so when you have a certain population amount, it's going to unlock new things like taxes, loans, garbage, healthcare, education, and then you can see here that it gives you new building options, which are schools, medical clinics, landfill sites. So the more you know, as your city grows, it actually unlocks these new things for you. So it's not a case of it just being outpriced, you actually just need that. The other thing our town is going to require is water, and you can see here that the households are requesting for power and for water right now. Now here's the thing, you think, well, we've built, let me just pause right again. You think, okay, so we built our power plant, why is the town not getting power? Because in SimCity, when you put it down, it just connects via all the roads, right? Well, it's a little bit different in this game. So basically with the power, you can see right now that there's like a blue box around the power station, okay? And you can see that this is producing. So basically the blue box, over by the legend here, like see it says active, so it's active and working, and the building is connected, right? So this light blue area represents where it's connected. Over in the town, you can see, look, this is the connective area, but nothing's connected. So basically what you have to do is, in order to get your power from there to the city, you've actually got to build power lines to take it across. So we're going to do this, and this extends the power lines here, like so. Okay, there we go. So now, when we go into power, actually this should be working, right? Yeah, there we go. Yep. So now the power is transferring across the power lines to the city, or to my tiny little town, and you can see that now all these houses have got power. So that's exactly what they need. But we also need water, so we're going to do the same thing. It's kind of the same principle with water. Now here's an interesting thing though. Now we've got a lake here. And this is interesting. And you can see that the river is kind of flowing a certain direction, right? Whereas over here we've got like a still lake. Now, with the water, you're going to want to make it so that you basically have an outlet and an inlet, so that you have water pumping. You're going to have water pumping into the town. So I'm going to put my water pumping station right here. Okay, there we go. And then, because they obviously need water in the town, then I've got to connect the water to the town. I'm going to turn off my little thing up here. So basically, what I need to do is connect the water to the town. And it also needs power, which is actually, it might have been better for me to place it over there, but it's okay. We'll just extend the power lines this way in a minute. So basically, what you've got to do is connect it with the pipes. And so it's the same kind of principle. You bring it over here, and then that area that it's within is going to supply those houses with water. And then I'm going to need to extend this around the town like this, so that everybody can have water. There we go, and that's that for now. So now they will start being supplied with water, except it's got no power, so it's not actually pumping right. Okay, so we've got to get the power back over there, which means there's going to be more power lines. Okay, but that's okay. It doesn't matter that it's going across this open ground right now. Okay, because basically it's going to have to go across these houses, unfortunately. Bad luck, guys. Basically, by putting these power lines here, it's basically going to supply the area. So these guys are going to be fine anyway. There we go. So just give it a mow and you'll see that those power lines will power up. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-bam. And now our pumping station is pumping. If we go back to this, now you can see, look, the water is pumping back and forth from the city. But now, look, everyone's complaining about sewage because they want their sewage out of there. So now we've got to do the same thing again. Now, here's the thing. Sewage basically, of course, gets pumped into the water. And you don't want your sewage to just go into still water. It's going to contaminate your water pumping station for your clean water. Now, if you're in a river, you can place it so that the outflow goes below, right? So downstream. If you place it downstream from your inflow, that's going to actually help. It's going to stop that from happening. Now, I'm going to probably have my industry area over here anyway. They're going to require water, so it's no problem for me that I need to build like a whole other water line right here. You've got to think of it in like the grand scheme of things. Right now, it seems like it's going to be a little wasteful, but in the whole grand scheme of things, it's fine. So I place this right here. I have to link this up to town. So this is going to have to go like ba ba ba. But then the great thing is that the water pipes actually share. So I don't need to build whole new sewage pipes right here. It's going to work in tandem with the other thing. But what it will require is electricity, so I will have to still place more electricity down, like so. There we go. That thing will start being powered. So, fair bit of money to set up the town, but we're getting ready. This thing's going to power up in a minute, I hope. There we go. He's powered and running, and we'll get some lovely sewage coming out of here any minute now. Come on, give me that raw sewage. It's got to be coming soon. Come on, where is it? Well, we'll come back. It will function. I mean, my guys are just too clean right now. They're too clean in their town. They don't have no sewage. They're whiter than white. Okay, so we've got our lovely power lines going all the way across. It's so horrible. Looks terrible. So let's start expanding our town some more. Right now, though, look at this. They've got a massive demand for industry or offices. Okay. So therefore, people need jobs in the town. They want to have more, more places to work. We can start building bigger roads now as well. We can start building some 4-lane roads and stuff. So we probably don't really need to build that yet, though, because the town is still kind of small, So let's start building some industry here. Just build a nice little square. And again, you see how to maximize the space, you can do this. So we've got that whole usable area, okay. So let's just, and again, I can just paint bucket these because I want to just do like this. Probably don't want to take that area though, so just get rid of that. I don't want it to be too near the town. Let me just do this, and I guess I'll put some here for now, and I can clear a little bit of this out in a bit. There we go. Get it nice and tidy, just how we want it to be. Great. Okay, and then look at the construction process for buildings as well. I love this. Watch. So see when it constructs buildings, they like grow up, and then the scaffold. Watch what happens here. Okay. So it builds the building up around, and then when it gets to the top, it comes back down, and look how it starts to generate the building as it comes back down. Which I really love. It's a really great mechanic for so stuff literally builds before your eyes. It's a really great way of working. I love it. It looks fantastic. Great. So there we are. So everything's being built, but now we've got to make sure that these guys have got enough resources as well, right? So you can see, look at this. So you see, look with the power lines, you don't need to actually put power lines sort of to everything, because the clever way that this has worked is that when you have your power lines near to something like this, it kind of generates a general sort of power area. So you can expect that, you can imagine, okay, so it gets powered to a certain point, and then they run out little cables across here to the other buildings. So you don't need to do it, but basically after a certain distance, so once I get to building maybe about this far away from it, it's not going to work anymore, and at that point I will have to build like more lines out to sort of like jump it across to the next section. Okay, water-wise, look, see, and again with the water though, that's a little different. The water doesn't spread in the same way. So these guys have got water because they're on the board, right? But the others don't. It's all underground, so it doesn't really matter too much. But what I can do is like this, and I just build my pipe out there. It creates a junction branch off of the main power system there, and then that's going to work. There we are. It's hooked up, connected and working, and now they've got water too. So everybody in the town has water, and everybody in the town has power. So that's a really good start. Okay, so now we've satisfied some of our industry and we can start working on building other things. We're still losing quite a lot of money though. We haven't got a lot coming in. And that's mainly because we just don't have enough people in the town, I would expect right now. So we need to start bringing more people into the town. So let's start building some more roads and things like this. Unfortunately, we didn't kind of fully account for this. I'm going to have to make some bad luck. We're going to have to pay you off for your house, buddy. Really sorry. Yeah, I know. Sad face, right? I'm sorry. Sad face. I find that the sort of this game, because of the way that the roads actually develop and change, I find that it kind of encourages. There we go. I find that it kind of encourages more organic development of building. I've found that when I've been building with this, that you tend to build in a more kind of like this, where you create little cul-de-sacs and things, whereas in SimCity you tend to stick very rigidly to like the grid block system, and you never seem, it seems almost unintuitive to break out of that. But with this, you can really create, I find, more organic roads and things, and it seems to work really nicely. I mean, we'll do that in a minute. We'll do that in a minute. So let's start building some more. And again, look, so I can just do that. You got to kind of guesstimate it. The only one thing it doesn't have is it doesn't have those guides like you have in SimCity to make sure that you're sort of but again, perhaps that's part of the reason why it feels a bit more organic, because you don't have those guides saying to you like, hey, build it off, you know, we recommend that you build it off of this grid, you know. Okay, so let's keep building so we can zone more of this residential. We're gonna want some shops, so put some shops in there, and the rest residential, 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 residential. So we need to get people in the town, and we can worry about the rest later. I don't know if I want to actually have people living right there though yet. Okay, so people start coming in and growing right here. And we'll speed time up a little bit, get more people coming in. Well, you can put decoration. There we are, we've reached our first population cap, 340, so we've got a little hamlet. So next we want to be a worthy village, and we're already halfway there. So now we can get things like healthcare, education and so on. And the people in the town, as soon as that becomes available, they'll pretty much start requesting it. Why do you have no water? Oh, he's just missed out. Dude, missed out of the water. There we are. I'll give you a little bit of water. Now again, these ones are the same. They don't have any water going on right now, so I'm going to have to pipeline it to them. I think I'll just do this like this. Actually, no, it's going to have to be. That's right. We'll do it like this. There we go. They're going to need power as well, but hey look, we don't need to worry about the power, because like I said, the power kind of spreads. So you don't have to constantly build power lines like you do with the water. The power will just automatically spread beyond a certain distance, so it's really good. Will your progress transfer to the full game? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will. Have you played around with importing height maps at all? No, I haven't. I've barely played the game. This is almost like my first playthrough. Okay, these guys are complaining they don't have enough workers at the moment, you can see. Operating normally, but not enough workers. And it's telling you exactly how many jobs they have available as well. So they've got 7 out of 16 workers. Gives you an idea of like how many workers they require. You can also rename them to whatever you like, which is nice. Something that, from watching Quill doing his live streams, I found out was that it seems that basically in the game, with SimCity, it kind of like guesstimates like how many people, and Cities XXL is like way off the mark. Like the people you see in Cities XXL don't really represent anything. They're just kind of there, you know. SimCity, again, it's kind of like you see all these hundreds of thousand people running around. It doesn't really realistically represent the amount of people. In City Skylines, basically what you see, these little people wandering around here, like this lady, Sabrina Walker, she is actually, you know, she's a statistic, she's a number, she's one of the people in your city, I guess. And so she will be there always, all the time, until she dies or burns down in the house or whatever. So she will track and be part of the city. So it's really good because when you're looking at like how many jobs they require, how many people, these guys right here, they got 5 out of 12 workers. It gives you a really good idea of like, okay, look, these guys like they need about 50% more staff. And the same here. It gives you an idea of like how many people they're going to require to be working there. Whereas, you know, it used to be very frustrating for me always in SimCity when you would be looking at how many people you needed, and it just says we need more workers, we need more workers, and you're like, okay, how many? Do you need 200 more workers for your factory? Do you need 10? Like, what's the problem here? Like, how many people do you need? So at least when you look at this, it gives you an idea of the scale of your problem. So it gives you an idea again of, you know, scale-wise, okay, how much more of my city do I need to build? Do I need to build a lot or a little? How much do I need to do? So it gives you a much better idea about like what you're actually trying to do. So far as well, just the mechanics, just to speak briefly about the mechanics, it just feels smooth, it feels really nice. You'll notice as well, like, even though we haven't built very much yet, but look, when I move around, there's no real frame drop. You know, I can move around pretty quickly, and it doesn't lag or stop or anything like this. If I press shift, it's like, it stops on a little break right here. But, you know, it's real cool. And also with the road tools, I mean, if you go right far out here, look. You know, you can build your road right out, and there's no lag of any kind. It's all real good, you know. It's sort of, so it's very smooth. It plays really well. It's so far. You know, this is why I crash, right? But so far, it feels very stable. Feels very good. Now let's keep expanding the city some more, guys. So build some more roads and stuff. Let's just. I'm gonna build like this double bit. Actually, maybe this would be a good place for a roundabout. Actually. A little bulldozer tool, as always, here, so if you want to replace a little section of road like that, you can. We can get a roundabout in here, small roundabout. They're not very easy to kind of place down there, that's the only thing. It's a bit kind of like this, but this will probably work quite well for us in the long run. But they sort of, roundabouts are a bit weird, because they don't, you can't kind of drag them in the same way you can other things, so it just does that. It just kind of slaps down on the corner, but that's fine. It's interesting to just be quite sort of organic about your road systems and just see like what happens. But it's quite nice as well that you can actually build off of the roundabouts. It's just a very nice sort of thing about them. So I won't build any more roads off of here right now. But I think the great thing as well with the roundabout, look, you can actually build more off of it. So you don't have to, you have like a ridiculous like 16-lane roundabout or something insane. Okay, so what I'm going to do though is I'm going to drag this across to here. I don't want to destroy that one that's already been built, but there we go. So we've got like a connection now through like this. And again, notice like how, what I would say is notice right now how straight away the city is already starting to feel a bit more organic than maybe other city builders in terms of your road systems and stuff. And it still works. Do you know what else I really love about this game that I found? Down here in the bottom right, free cam. It's got a little free cam mode. How cool is this? It's so nice that you don't have to put in some insane script. You can just turn it on and it gives you full, you know, UI drop. It means you can just look around your city, appreciate like how nice things are that you're building, and just look at everything. I love it. Just again, really well thought out. It's a great idea to like have that in there. It's great. Just escape back into the game. Okay, so let's keep building, right? And we're doing much better. We've got some income coming in now because we've got industry and got people living in the city. Okay, okay, let's build another suburb like down this way. Now, of course, we're going to have to expand our water systems and all this kind of stuff in a minute. Now, you got to think, okay, how am I going to do this? Do this and then build like another lane. Yeah, do like this. So we do like another lane down here, like that, and then maybe I'll link this back up. Crazy road systems, but I kind of, you know, I'm definitely one where I love, it's not all about efficiency for me, it's about enjoying the organicness of how you're building and things. Will I make a playthrough of this game? Definitely. This will be going on Looting Gaming. Again, guys, in the stream right now, if you want to follow me, find out more about this game and other games that I'll be playing, please follow me on Twitter, please follow me on Looting Gaming. It's where you'll see all of this stuff, and of course the main channel, Looting09. Right, let's keep going. Build. Let's expand the city. So we get more residential in here. We're going to need some more shops and stuff, so we'll get that. We'll have those like backing off these guys. And we'll maybe get a few more shops in here, because people really like the shops. Get that going on. Need to be. We'll get even more. Get more shops, because I always find that there's a really high demand for commercialization right now. Let's get plenty of shops down here. Get all this. Then we'll get some more houses all around this area. Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Houses. Okay, we've got another achievement here. Notice how there is not some really irritating thing that's just like smash! It's just these nice little sparkles, and look at this really nice animation actually for that. I was quite surprised because it looks really HD, doesn't it? Look at the sparkles like dropping here. It's just really, it seems stupid. It seems completely stupid that you would care about that, but it's small details I find that actually make a real difference with games, and this is the kind of detail. I think it gives you like more of a clue as to overall the quality of the game, right? Because so many times these kind of little effects would just be pixelated and really crappy, but the fact that it's really HD and nice and slick, it just gives you an idea. It's like, look, think about it. If they bothered to make this little sparkly thing look good, they probably bothered with everything else as well, Okay, so we have now unlocked new areas. We've also unlocked districts, policies, second lines, industry specializations, service policies, fire department, police department, unique buildings, forestry specialization, agriculture specialization, power usage, water usage, smoke detectors, police station, and firehouse. So we have unlocked quite a lot by moving up to a village size. Views on the stream. Looks really HD. Quote of the year right there. Okay, next we're going to move towards being a tiny town. We need 1,100 people for that. Okay, but unfortunately, because like now we've got new services, everyone in the town's going to start freaking out. They're going to want all that new stuff, okay? Well, let's get some water in here for these guys. So we'll expand our pipeline. And again, expand this way. Right, so they will have water, and again we'll check on the power, but it should pretty much, yeah, look, see the power is pretty much spreading already, so I don't really need to do too much. But it's going to get to the point pretty soon where it will require me to actually expand the power systems. But again, I've left an area in the middle here, so I can easily cap that on, it'll be no problem. Dizzy1812, hello to you, how are you doing? Okay, so now we're going to start needing other things, and you will see, look at this, around the town, people start asking for, garbage is piling up, and they will start requesting these other things, so you have to accommodate for that. So let's build another bit of a road down here. We can also start doing taxes and stuff now. So I'm going to put my this here, and again, look, here we are, see this is the sewage pumping out into the river. We're polluting with ammonia and slaughtering fish by the million. So it's all good. Okay, garbage. So we can put a garbage dump, a landfill in here. It's going to cost 4,000 and it's going to upkeep of 160 per week. So expensive but necessary. So let's whack this down here. There he goes. And there we are, look, see, off goes our little garbage man. And you can click that little icon there, and it'll actually follow him. There's only one thing that I'm not super keen on with this game that I've noticed is like one small criticism. You notice how when you zoom in, I think the little guys get a little bit blurry, but it's not the end of the world or anything. It's not like a huge deal. And honestly, it's not what you're playing for, is it? It'd be cool to see him in HD, but that's no problem. Okay, let's start looking at policies and things. So this is really cool, okay? So you can set district-wide policies from the policy panel. Select a district by clicking its name to set district policies. So this is really, really good. Yeah, P2 are going to be all over me for those fish deaths. I know, right? This game looks like a lot of love has put into its development. It looks so slick. It is. It just... I should also say right now, okay, I should just say right now, I have not been paid at all to talk about this game or anything like this, so it's all my own opinions. I am a big city builder fan. I love SimCity and I love, I love XXL, but they're all kind of different in their own respects, and with this, love it, love it, love it, love it. Turn down the tilt shift. No, I don't want to, I like it. Don't be telling me how to play, my friend. Right. So let's go to policies and stuff. So basically with the districts, you can create districts within your town, and then you can set policies to them, which is again a very cool thing. So basically with here we can set a district. So what we're going to do is we start to place this down, and like this it's going to create a district for us. So this is Chester district. We'll switch to the medium area, and the way it works is kind of like you push out from inside this sort of bubble. So that's going to create this district around where we are. So from a top-down point of view, you can see we've selected this area. Now we can go over here and we can create a totally new district like this. And this will be Briar Rose Hills. So then you can select different policies for different districts, which is a really, really cool thing. Apparently one of our buildings has been abandoned. Don't know why. Maybe they didn't have enough workers or something. We'll bulldoze that and it'll be ready, obviously, for new people to come along. Let's just make sure our zoning is still intact, and it is, so that'll be ready for new people to come in. So the city's looking pretty busy right now as well. Roads are starting to get a little busy, it's got to be said. That's probably because I built those simplistic roads to begin with. We've got new services, but nobody is really requesting fire services right now. And we're making a good amount of money, so let's just kind of stick with it right now. Everything's going well. And we'll keep expanding the city and working on new things. One thing it's probably going to be good to build for us right now is healthcare. We have no healthcare available, and when you have so much dangerous industry going on, it's probably going to be worthwhile for us to have that. So putting it on the roundabout actually might not be the worst thing, but then if you look, see, by putting it there, it's cutting off all of the industry area. You want them to be able to get here as well, you know. So I'm going to put it actually on this road, and you can see that's connecting to everybody. If I put it over here, it's weird actually. Look, see, if you put it actually on the roundabout, this is important to know. It actually excludes some areas depending on where you place it. So I think actually here is probably going to be a fine place for it to be, because we're going to build more houses and stuff over here. So it's going to be good for it to be kind of in the middle. So they are looking. We've just had a chirp come in on the top. It says what? Actually, let me just. This is really cool here. This is called Chirper. I think you can probably see the similarity. And by clicking onto here, it brings up little thoughts from people in your city. So think of kind of stuff like Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you see like that thought bubble box and it tells you what people in the park are thinking. It's kind of like that, and I really like it. This is, why isn't the local government doing anything to stop the fires, to even supervise the hashtag fire safety regulations at all? So basically they're complaining. Here we are, look, holy Christ, how ironic that the ice cream factory is burning down. Oh dear. Yeah, obviously that ice cream got a bit hot under the collar right there. Oh dear. Right, anyway, let's crack on. Let's get the medical centre down, because they're going to need it after that ice cream factory burns down. Right, and everybody is happy. We're going to need fire department to stop ice cream places burning down. So let's get that on the go as well. Let's build it opposite the medical centre, so you know it's 2 for 1. If they have any extra burns, you know, they can get on it right there. And the only downside is it's obviously going to cost us a lot more in our taxes and things like this. Let's make sure they've got enough power, and they do, because it's nicely bled across here. But they have no water, which is important. So let's expand the water over here, just like that. Right, and we're going to get ready to build more houses pretty soon. Yeah, so much hashtags, right? Oh god, it's so burning down! And this guy's not even fast. Winston Gray, he's stopping. He's texting on his phone. He's texting. He's just like standing outside this building, which is like burning to the ground. He's just like, oh dude, check my Twitter, right? Pretty sure that was police, not fire. Really? Oh, yeah, it was. Oh well. Now they're safe, and now they're safe from fire and criminals. We'll put fire down too. Well spotted. It's late here. I'm tired. Now this is the only thing, is making sure that we have enough coverage. We're right borderline getting coverage to people. I think placing it down here is going to give us the best we can handle right now. There we go. Happy times for fire people. Big demand though for residential, so we need to get right down on that. Yeah, we got police and we got it all now. We got it all. The police are more likely to get injured anyway. They might get shot or something, so who knows, right? But anyway, as you can see though, this game is just like a lot of fun right now. I've been having a lot of fun playing this game. I just really enjoy it. If you want to keep dropping some links to my Twitter and Looting Gaming, that'd be great. Okay, so let's continue building more residential areas. What's happening to the ice cream place now? Oh, it's burnt down, so now we've got to bulldoze it basically. Obviously, ice cream is more flammable than you would think. We're going round and round the roundabout nicely. Okay, let's build more residential zones. So I'm going to build it coming off the roundabout. And we'll keep kind of spreading out in this way that we have been. Just thinking about maximising our residential space right here. See, this is quite cool. It does kind of like lock you almost onto a grid, but if you want to, you can kind of bleed it away, which is what I'm doing. Dude, don't be unhappy. These people are all sad because I just built a road right behind their house. It's like, don't be sad. You're going to have new neighbours soon. Just because you had like an amazing view up to this point doesn't mean that you have to be lucky and have that forever. It's not fair. We've all got to live too, you know. Okay. Right, so how are we going to build this area? Let's just be creative, you know. Let's just build some circles. Let's bend it out. We'll do this, okay? Let's see how this works. Right, so we'll just build areas like this. Right, I want to fill in these gaps in here as well, so let's do that. Just trying to keep an eye on my budget as well. Don't want to go too insane. So again, you can be really extreme about it if you want. We're going to do this. And then, so we could do like that. So again, it kind of creates a nice little area right there. And then with this one, we can build off of here like this. So it's clever because it kind of overlaps, right? But it then enables you to still push it in. Yeah, we can go like this. There we go. So it's kind of like a really organic way of building. Maybe not the most efficient, but it's kind of more fun and creates a more interesting city for you. Right, so let's start zoning this up. And again, I'm probably going to actually use my filler for this one because I just need to literally start doing this. In fact, actually, probably just actually brush it, to be honest. So you can just start brushing the whole area like this. Get some shops in here because people want to have those shops still. Like this. Get some more green. Green. Okay, that's probably good. I'm going to leave these little edges right now because I might want to put roads or something there. Clear this up, and building is on the way. They're going to want services, and the power will spread, but I'm expecting that there's going to be a problem with the power in a moment. I'm going to have to build some more lines out to this area, but we will need water as well, so let's get the water on the go. So we're going to pipe it out. Ooh, we got Tiny Town. So now we finally get decorations and we can unlock level 2 unique buildings. We've got the ability to have pet bans, smoking bans, and parks and rec. And we've got high school as well. I'm going to show you some of the policy options in a minute as well, guys. Let's just get this water going first. Again, I think what I like the most about this game so far is just the organicness of the way in which you build. It's more so than any other city builder I have played so far, and that's something that I really value and enjoy with this game. And there's like elements of it which can be tricky, but at the same time it feels more relaxed. I don't know, just a lot of things I really, really enjoy about this game. Loon, did you know you can rename districts? I did know that. Do you want to rename the district? I actually wanted to move this little window, but there we go. So we can rename it. Let's rename it. This is now called Greenarian District. Ah, you actually have to return that, do we? Okay. I've not actually bothered to rename anything up to now. There we go. Greenarian District. And instead of Briar Rose Hills, the little updates coming in. Instead of Briar Rose Hills, we'll have Fuses Tinkertown. It says Tinkler. That's even worse. Don't want to have Tinkler. That sounds seriously dodgy. There we are. So Fuses Tinkertown and Greenarian District. Oh no, it's Italax. Hello guys, I'm Bonewalker. Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys, hi guys. Jesus man, bombed the hell out of me. God damn. Getting raided like you've never been raided before. Such a huge raid. Jesus. So much raid. Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys, hi guys. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? If anybody's watching this back on YouTube, I'm just having like the biggest raid I've ever seen on my Twitch channel. Hey guys. Hello, hello, hello. Jeez, so many people. This is like a huge raid. Thanks guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come and watch. Come and enjoy this game because it's a very, very fun game. Okay, I'm just going to keep expanding this. So the city is taking shape and it's starting to look pretty good. Nice, lots of nice little people. Residential has dropped off because we've got lots of nice space. Still so many coming in. Hello guys. Welcome, 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 welcome. We don't need mods. We don't need mods. We've got everybody in here, it's all good. Okay, one of the best things that I like though as well is that notice how the areas don't automatically develop to the point where it's just automatically overcrowded. When you watch SimCity, you find that with SimCity, wherever you zone or generate, okay, it will automatically fill that area. Like they automatically come in and fill the area. And you can see, look right here, look, see that they're building little places. But look at how, when we look at the zonage, right, look at how much I've actually zoned in terms of people being able to live right here. And look at how many are actually participating, you know? There's actually very, I don't know, like 50% of this area is actually participating on. Still raiding, still so many raiding coming in. Jesus, this is the biggest raid we've ever had on this channel. The biggest ever. 750 people watching right now. Jesus, man. Hello guys, welcome aboard. Thank you for watching. Thank you for checking it out. So many people. But yeah, look at this. Look at how the zoning works, and see how it's kind of really organically building these buildings. It's kind of coming in and steadily building. So it doesn't happen all at once. Like when you have SimCity and you look at the way that game builds, when you zone a district, it immediately comes down and just takes out the whole area. And so it fills up almost instantly. But here, it kind of builds based off of the demand. So if you don't have enough jobs available, those places are not immediately going to be filled up. This is why it's a really, really interesting way to play this game, rather than looking at how you know, other titles of a similar nature are. It also means that your city grows in a much more realistic way, because if you look at these areas over here, now that these are sort of well established, we've got more trees and more little gardens, and everybody kind of, you know, this feels like an established part of the town. Whereas you come out here to the new area and things are very much kind of more open. These little areas where people are actually sitting are more occupied. When you look over here, it's sort of more widespread and open. So you really get that feeling when you look at it that the city is developing in a proper way, rather than just like bam, block load, block load, block load. It just works a hell of a lot better. A whole of a lot better. Okay, so let's keep expanding. And also, here's the interesting thing. Remember how we needed residential for quite some time? Okay, well, now that has been fulfilled. Now it's requesting a little bit more industry, because it's like, okay, we've got enough people living here, now we can take on some more industry. Same with the commercial, we now have a little bit more commercial coming in. And it's like, it more accurately represents how people are actually working and using your town. And that's something that's really good, because when you're actually building stuff around, it feels like you're actually fulfilling those needs, which is a really, really good thing. Is this your first time playing the game, Luton? Yeah, it is pretty much. I mean, I got my code yesterday or whatever, so I have played a little bit, but I mean, obviously I played plenty of building games before, so it's fine. Luton, where's your beautiful face we have never seen? I could turn it on, dude, but I wasn't really doing face cam stuff this evening. I've done it already. I just had like a whole armor stream, and we were doing it for the whole time on there. Yeah, for this one I decided to turn it off because I just want to cap that gameplay. But feel free to swing by another time, and I'll be on here. I'm going to do a load more of these, probably over the weekend as well. If any of you guys watching right now want to come and check this out, please drop me a follow here, and check out my YouTube channels as well. Check out Luton09, Luton Gaming, Fuse if you want to throw the links down for people. And yeah, go check out my channels, guys, alright? Especially Luton Gaming, please, because that's where a lot of this content is going to go. Just signed a petition to build a school in our city. That is a great idea, Stephanie Hunter. Let's have a school. So we can afford this right now as well. So having a school obviously has loads of good benefits. We could build a high school as well. Upkeep is $560 per week though. Probably don't need it. We do need an elementary school. So let's look at where we can put this and how it's going to be best used by everybody. So putting it here, that's getting to most of the new area, but not this area up here. Placing it down here, again, that's still excluding that area. Placing it on the roundabout is really not working at all. So it's kind of tricky. So although it excludes a small section of the city, this is kind of looking probably the best place to put it right now. We could always sort of... I think what I will do is I'll put it here for now, okay? And then we'll expand this whole other section. So let's do that. I also like the idea that you may have to place, for example, multiple schools and things like this around a city, rather than... Hey, Mr. American, thanks, buddy. Thanks to have a sub on board. Really good. Thanks for all you guys coming and checking it out this evening. Really appreciate it. I didn't expect to have so many people come in and check me this evening, so it's really, really cool. But hey, you know, you're in time because this game is amazing, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already seen this game, but I love it. I love it. It's probably the most enjoyable city builder game that I have played, and I've played quite a few. It's really nice, actually, this game. It's just great because... it just does everything that you expect, and it has a level of detail that you really want these kind of games to have, which so often is not the case. It's just so frustrating. For example, okay, here we go. Now, for any of you who haven't seen it yet, this is your kind of expansion area right now, okay? So this is the areas that you can expand your town, right? So this right here is where we are, obviously, at the moment, in the center. I can then buy up surrounding areas and link to them directly. So it's like you can really, really expand your city way beyond what you would expect. It's basically each of these areas, like what I'm in here right now, this is very similar to like a Sim City area. But then you can expand into like it's just ridiculous. So you can really make a huge city, and that's what a lot of people I think are really looking forward to with this game, is that it's kind of providing what everyone expected SimCity would be and was not, and that's what I think is getting to a lot of people. Yeah, I don't sleep, man. What the hell are you talking about? I don't have a donate button or anything like that. I know, yeah. It's because I'm not partnered with Twitch yet. Despite the fact that we get like 100 or, you know, I usually get between 80 to 100 people whenever I stream, Twitch is still, you know, not up for partnering me yet. Yeah, I do need to get my Patreon sorted. That's an issue I'm going and solving it. I'm hoping I'll get partnered with Twitch pretty soon. I have some people I'm speaking to about that, so I'm sure it will happen. It's just a case of when it's going to happen. Right, let's carry on anyway. Right, so we have got a surging industry demand right now. We need a lot more industry. So let's get Fuse's Tinkertown building up. Let's expand it a little bit. It's such an absurd name. Let's expand this up. I need to probably go back to using straight roads for the urban stuff. I kind of really want to push this road down through here, but I'll just do it this way for now. I'm not going to be too fussed about this, to be honest. I'm going to be a little bit devil may care about it, because you can be in this game. It's what I quite like about it. You don't have to be really anal about where you put your roads and stuff. Like, it just allows you to be a bit more free about it. Again, I'm just going to build like that. That's fine. We'll connect it up to this road or something. You know what? The hell with it. Let's just do this. Just do that. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, let's build some more industry stuff. And we'll make sure it's got power and water and everything. I'm going to leave this bit blank for now. So again, the power should spread pretty much off of here. But we need to get our water happening. So let's do this. That and that. There we go. So they're going to start building, coming in right here. Yeah, OCD is kicking hard. I know, right? I'm just going to be like, I'm going to place a road in a really inefficient position. But that's what I love about this game. Like, I mean, when you look at my city here right now, you wouldn't think that it would be... If this was SimCity, this would be a completely inefficient setup. But it just works in here. Look, if you just kind of like... If I just sit here for a minute, let's put on the cam. Right, look at this. Look at this, okay. So just watch. This is what's nice about this, okay. Okay, just sit and watch this for a minute, okay. Look at how the people are just kind of going about their lives. And you see the little vehicles going up and down. There's some police patrolling right over here, look. And that's what's really nice about this game. It actually... Look, there's a guy on a motorbike. There's a guy on a motorbike. You don't see that in SimCity. Look at this guy on a motorbike right here. So when you sit and watch it, it actually really feels like a proper city or town, and everybody's... And also, remember what I was saying before about how each player, each sim in your city, every little guy, every little character, they actually represent an accurate player count. It's just really nice. It works really well. I like the fact that you have the parked up cars and they kind of actually go around them. Watching just the road systems as well, and watching how the cars move and interact with one another, especially when they come up to junctions. Let's go check out this roundabout right here. So here's the roundabout. Let's just watch the cars kind of coming on and off, especially over here, this junction. So look, they pull in. Oh! Nearly had a full-on collision right there, but they didn't. It's just great. I love this game so far. Look, they've got a dog, look, as well. Look, this person's got a dog. I think you can actually click on them, right? Yeah, look, there, dog. You can name it, even. You can name the dog, and then it will always be named that now, until that dog dies. It will always be named. Wow, fire department's out. Let's see how quickly they get there. They're off to extinguish the fire at the house. Dude, you left your oven on too long. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Soccer Man right now is saying that one thing that's great about this compared to like SimCity is it doesn't round up the people in the city. It doesn't round off the numbers. It doesn't. What you see is what you get. And that's what's really awesome, especially like what we were saying before when it comes to kind of industry, and you can look on and see, okay, people are 16 out of 16 workers. It gives you a much more accurate. What's with the waterworks showing with bottled water is getting more expensive. What? I thought we had plenty of water. I thought we were all good. Yeah, we've got plenty of water. Maybe what we can do though... Okay, let's look at our zoning things, because we haven't done that and we should have done that. So we go to policies, right? So policies within the Greenarian district. Okay? And we can expand this up as well. But basically, you can turn on different city policies for these areas, these services. So you can turn on, for example, power usage. Energy conservation is important. The best way to do it is by installing energy meters in buildings. moderately reducing electricity consumption. Upkeep is 5C per building. So it's worth doing that, but it allows people to monitor it. So we're going to turn on that, and turn on water as well. So now anybody within this district has to abide by these city policies. So again, they have to cut their shower times in half with the water usage. You're telling them, hey, you can't use so much water. So it's really, this is a really great, and then as the city expands, and obviously we've got this with the industrial area as well, you can expand those rules and have different rules for different areas. You can see that, for example, you have a pet bans. Tired of watching your step to avoid animal droppings, banning pets is a sure way to get rid of that problem. Then again, you might be killing a fly with a sledgehammer. Slightly reduces garbage accumulation, slightly decreases happiness. So again, you can just kind of create these different areas depending on how it is. Smoking ban. I mean, do you know something else that's really great about this game that I love? Is that they have created a lot of very current, trending sort of social issues. You know, I saw, for example, in a tweet earlier, and it was talking about net neutrality, and I'm like, that's amazing. That's amazing that within the game, like the Sims within the city are saying things like, hey, net neutrality. Yeah, I know we're losing a lot of money. We are losing a lot of money. It's because I'm not responding quickly enough to what they want, because I'm too busy chatting. That's okay. We're just having a little bit of a fun time right here. We're not. This isn't like a very strictly. Let's see how well I can build stream. This is a you know. Let's just have some enjoyable time and talk about the game a little bit. Do you know what? I want to build this. I love that organic. I love the organic road building in this, I really do. Cool. There we go. Right, let's. My resident. No wonder I'm losing so much money. My residential demand is going through the roof right now. We really need to address this issue. We need to get a lot more of this going on. So many people want to come and live here right now, and of course the main place where you make your money is taxes, which is probably why I'm losing so much money right now. Get some more buildings here. Okay, there we go. Right, so that's going to bring in more people. We're obviously going to make sure that they have enough power and stuff. And right now they are, but I still am anticipating, well, this person doesn't have water. So we're going to have a lot more people coming in here. Rayhans, hey man, really enjoyed your stream. I like your not so serious approach to the game. Keep it up. Well, you know, there's a time for being serious. I'm a very serious gamer, okay? Anybody that knows me and watches my channels knows that I am a really serious gamer. I love to play games very seriously, but at the same time, like, come on, you like, you know, we're just having some fun here. We're just checking out the game. You know, this is the very early stages. You know, I don't think anybody should expect to play a game like ultra serious right out of the gate. You've got to like find your feet. You've got to look at all the little features. You've got to just enjoy it. You know, just look at what's happening in the game, and then later you can worry about all that stuff. It's not essential to be like, I am the best straight out the gate. It's just not necessary. Okay, we have unlocked now transport, level 3 unique buildings, buses, ore industry specialization, recycling, recreational use. I like that. Allow recreational use of controlled substances. That is epic they put this in the game. Attracts more tourists, but also requires more police presence in the area. Slightly increased tax, moderately increased tourism, slightly reduced crime rate, yeah, because everyone's like all dozy. Increased police budget by 15. That's epic. I've got a GTX 980. Can you run this game? Yeah, I think you can, dude. I've got a 780 Ti, and it's great. Mayor, that's great news. City can now annex new adjacent areas. Hashtag new possibilities. It's very clever how they've kind of introduced a lot of like new social things going on with this game. I really enjoy it. Water, we need water everywhere for everybody. Okay, let's expand off of here. Yep. Keep an eye on that budget. I'll probably just do like this, right? That's gonna be more I'm trying to like do this as efficiently as possible, but it's gonna work better doing it like this. Actually, that's kind of a joke. I'm trying to do this as efficiently as possible. Really, me? Some of these people are going to be out of luck, I swear. It's fine. Whatever. That'll do. Power, everyone is good on power right now. Okay. Oh, we got a new wind turbine as well. Actually, how much electricity do we have? We're getting borderline now with our electricity. So we're going to need to expand some more. I don't know whether we can actually just build on... Yeah. We'll need to place basically a new one down. We have got enough cash in the bank though. Power plant, the new energy meters encourage citizens to conserve electricity. How much are the actual wind turbines? 12,000 with a 200 per week upkeep. 560 per week. How much is it producing? 40 megawatts. So you're probably going to get about the same. It's going to be like 200 per week. It's going to be like, so if we double that up, 400. So probably the advanced wind turbines are probably going to be absolutely worth it. Loot and get rid of your policies, they're putting you in the negative policies. Yeah, they are. The policies do seem to have like a really extreme effect on your money. So let's turn those off. Let's see how much of an impact that has on the money. The policies do have, they seem to have a really, really extreme effect on how much money you have coming in. Yeah, look at it straight away, 500 we're saving right there. And these guys have just lost power. Unfortunately though, because of our power consumption thing, now we really have lost power. But that's okay, we're going to get some more in. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of these wind turbines down here. Yeah, because that's 20k. Trouble is, I'd need like 2 of these. This would be like 24k. I'm tempted to just put another coal factory down, to be quite honest. Can I place it there? I think I can. Can I actually place here? It's going to take out those power lines. Yeah, I think it will. Let's see what... okay, let's just put it here and see what happens. Yep, there we go. Yep, as I thought, I'm going to just need to reconnect my power cables, I think. Oh, actually, no, I won't. No, because it's fine, because it just connects through that. So that's fine. And now we're making more than enough electricity, which means everybody over here should have more electricity. Yeah, look at the difference cutting those policies down made. It's like, now we're bringing in like 2.8 again, so we're making a lot. Yeah, I know, right? Screw the environment, Neil. Seriously. The environment can suck here. We're not hit. Look, it's fine. It's fine, you know, seriously. What's this guy complaining about? He doesn't have enough workers. He's only got 6 out of 16. He's hiring, it's fine. Right, let's look at other things, because we want to make sure that we've got enough services for everyone. Also, now we can build decorations, look. So we can do this other thing. So we can put little trees in. So we can put in small beech trees, larger trees. There's a lot of nice little decorations we can have. Tree with leaves 2, generic broadleaf tree. So an alder. Let's see. I'll put these in here. This is really nice. Again, this gives you the ability, and look at how the trees are actually moving around. So they've got a little bit of movement in them. Really nice. So you can really, really customize and just add in like lots of nice little details here. Just make our whole area look a little nicer. It's nice, it's a really, really good feature. So there's that. And then also we've obviously got like parks here. So we have little playgrounds, again, only costs 24 per week. Children come and play and relax and enjoy. A different size park with trees, large playground, plaza with picnic tables. And again, they all cost different quantities, of course. So let's make a small playground. And again, you can see, look, this is the area by which obviously people will come to and use that. I feel like the guys at the top here haven't had anything for a while, so I'm going to put this actually right here, because we're going to build up into this area as well. And everybody's happy. Still got a demand for commercial, so we can get down to that. Can you plant a clump of... You can plant trees, yeah, you can. I don't know if you can plant a clump. Let's look. No, I think they're kind of individual. So it's not like the tool in SimCity where you can just place down a block load of trees. But I mean, it's pretty quick to build them. You know, you can just do this. It doesn't take very long to build the trees. You can just smack them down. And I like the fact that you can build between buildings as well. Like, so you can just kind of like, you can tweak it and make like areas look really, really nice how you want them to.